Hi everyone. Today I'm going to take you through the case study of Godrej. Chotukool was an unconventional cooling solution targeted at the bottom of the pyramid segment in India. More than 80% of the population in India at that time does not own a refrigerator, and 50% of the population earns less than $2 per day. This study tracks Godrej's journey of disruptive innovation from the conception of the idea to the marketing challenges faced by the company. Before moving to the case study, I would request you to subscribe 5 Minutes Learning channel in YouTube in order to get my recent case study video updates on time. Also, this video is enabled with English subtitles for your better understanding. Now let's move to the case study. Mr. G. Sundararaman, Vice President of Corporate Development at Godrej, and his team were putting the final touches on a presentation to the company's board concerning the launch of the company's latest innovation targeted for rural India, which is Chotukool. Chotukool was an unconventional cooling solution for the mass market that could operate on a 12-volt battery power. Test marketing in select areas had already generated a lot of consumer interest as well as publicity for the product. The national launch scheduled for March 2010 was just 2 weeks away. The team was meeting with Jamshid Godrej, chairman of the board, to brief him on some new developments and some of the difficulties encountered in the distribution channel. They were weighing on a novel community-based distribution model as well as some operational challenges. In the year June 2007 marked the beginning of this project when the first business case for Chotukool was prepared. Instead of cutting cost out of an existing cooling solution, Godrej started with a clean slate. The team spent time in people's village huts and closely observed their product usage and lifestyle patterns to figure out the need of such consumers. The team noticed most Indians in rural areas purchased groceries every day and did not make any bulk purchases. For these rural communities, a cooling solution that could hold just a few items would be an optimal design. Such studies with rural and urban non-consumers of refrigerators brought out significant inputs for the design of Chotukool. All the feedback indicated a cooling solution was an aspirational product but beyond their budget. A huge market opportunity existed below the 100-liter category at a price point much lower than 7,000 rupees, which was the lowest price of a conventional cooling solution. The insight triggered the disruptive innovation team at Godrej to take the idea forward. The next stage involved sharing consumer insights picked up from the field with the company's R&D team to generate a prototype. In the design of Chotukool, the team ensured it could survive power surges and outages common in the countryside. It was designed to run on a battery or an inverter. In fact, erratic power supply had been one of the major reasons for the evolution of Chotukool. It had no compressor, which makes it possible to produce a noise-free and easy to maintain product. Contrary to the regular method of cooling by compressors, which is common to every domestic fridge. Godrej had an independent start in the development of the Chotukool prototype. The portable cooling solution reflected the migratory lifestyle of villagers and the space constraint in rural households. The number of parts was reduced from a typical 200 to 20. It was a top open design with 1.5 feet tall and 2 feet wide, weighing around 7.8 kg with a capacity of 30 to 40 liters, and it ran on a 12-volt battery. The 30-liter version was priced at 3,000 rupees and the 45-liter was priced at 3,500 rupees. The manufacturing unit was located in Satara, Maharashtra, India, and made a few thousand units a month. It is based on Chotukool's technology core Peltier cooling. The manufacturing process was fairly simple in comparison to the manufacturing of a traditional refrigerator. Chotukool had the advantage of simplicity due to its technology as well as design structure. The entire assembly of 20 odd key parts was carried out with about 10 to 12% in a very small space. In a conventional refrigerator, the compressor used for cooling has more than 60 parts machine and matched to very close tolerance. The refrigerator together with compressor and other cooling system components like condenser and evaporator, over 150 components was assembled in long moving conveyor. Often more than 100 odd persons worked in such assemblies. Right from the beginning, Godrej also had a community-led distribution model in mind for Chotukool. The model took shape as the company joined hands with non-government organizations, self-help groups, and microfinance institutions. In February 2008, after conversation with different NGOs, they finally went with Swayam Shikshan Prayog, which had an excellent record in the community and had developed trust with the villagers. Around February 2009, there were meetings with villagers which helped arrive at external design features such as preferred color. In 2009, the team tested out some of the experiment in popular religious festivals such as Shakti Mela in Osmanabad in Maharashtra, which attracted thousands of participants. The goal was to communicate the potential target consumers and get valuable inputs related to the product. Following such meetings, different value propositions were created and tried. Godrej explored working with some microfinance institutions for financing the purchase of Chotukool by rural customers. The marketing team had come to know that small entrepreneurs who had seen the product at rural fairs were using Chotukool in the roadside kiosks. Chotukool evoked a promising initial response from the community of entrepreneurs in Latur, Nashik, Nanded and Osmanabad districts of Maharashtra, including milk vendors, florists and sellers of cool drinks, snacks and chilled water at roadside kiosks. The company was also developing a version to be used by chemists and primary healthcare centers for storing vaccines and other products. Godrej had launched Chotukool as a pilot in interior Maharashtra, planning to go nationwide in March 2010. Although Sundararaman and his team prepared the business case early during the inception of the project, there were continuous refinements as new inputs came in from the different market trials. The company realized the launch of Chotukool could be much more gradual than originally anticipated. While the value proposition of the product was gaining strength, Godrej had to address many emerging challenges such as affordability, scaling up, distribution, and an overall business model that fit well with the technology. Thank you everyone for watching this video. See you soon with another interesting case study. Please subscribe to 5 Minutes Learning channel in YouTube in order to get more such videos. Thank you.